Jason told me to do it. Taxidermy.
I love how he instantly throws me under the bus.
Troken Troop.
Token troop. I feel like the Sam Raimi cam, like.
There's a monster out here!
What is it? We're talking nards.
Sorry.
So, are we actually talking nards, or are we talking about nards? We're talking about nards.
We're just talking now.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I have no idea
We were
what a
stating
nard
that
is.
we're actually nards that tall.
Is that a penis?
You already out here?
Wait,
What's
what?
a nard?
Nards.
Wait, what?
What is nards?
Balls.
That's gnats!
No,
the
you're
movie
80s. It was nards.
Nards? Okay, alright.
You lived through the 80s?
Yeah, but I didn't have any balls then. Okay, alright.
That's what marriage does to you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Dressed
like a
banana
banana
really?
boat ready to get
You
out.
know, I gotta
You're
do
filming
this.
this, but not our talk about Wolverine and
Uber geek talk.
Yeah, now this is dork geek talk.
Well,
From geeky to dorky.
we gotta.
Nice job, Malcolm.
I will say this for the record, though. As much as I liked it when I was younger, rewatching Ninja Turtles, it's terrible.
Oh, it's so stupid. I love it, but it's so stupid.
The cartoon.
Always thought it was.
The whole thing is just terrible.
Your comments?
What is Ninja Turtles?
Turtles that are
You lie.
ninjas. It's not that
You
hard to
lie.
figure out, woman.
They're teenage,
Wow.
they're mutant. Oh my god.
This is why you're not in our club.
Oh, nice. You're the Fonz. Like,
Like, it's meant to be just jokey and stupid.
No, I'm talking about just like even the animation, even just everything about it's just terrible.
The first.
uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So that means it can be crap.
You know
and
what?
it's
The
okay?
Challenger just exploded. The world was in mourning. You needed Ninja Turtle.
Actually, you do
The world
realize
needed
I was
them.
in the classroom watching that live on TV, and I was so excited because I did actually want to be an astronaut. And when
After that.
I was like, I started actually crying. I was that traumatized.
Just
by it,
devastated.
And I was
Everyone
like,
did.
done. I'm like, done. Do not want to be in
like,
in
nope.
space ever again.
And after that, you always wanted to be a Ninja Turtle. So you came full circle.
Possibly.
Yeah, there's no rebuttal to
They
that.
saved us. The Ninja Turtles saved us.
No.
As a people.
No.
As a nation.
One nation under Splinter.
I'm
One
sorry,
nation
I'm on
under
the,
Don.
I'm on the side of the Shredder.
One nation under Krang.
What was his plan? It's like, I want to conquer the world with purple robots. Shredder. Okay,
I'm
Andrew
talking
Malcolm, we do
testicle
need
with
you for
tentacles.
this.
It's the weird gurgle.
Okay.
It's gonna show. We're gonna show the camera on you. It's after I say black kid, it goes. You just go smash it.
Smashing. Perfect.
Reaganomical.
Yes, Reaganomical.
That's good.
I like that one. I think we're gonna
What's
use
the other one that you said that was good? The Cowabunga one?
I sure
that.
wrote that.
Cowabunga.
That's a good
That one's written in, but no,
Push
no,
task.
Malcolm had Reaganomical. We really like that one,
Reaganomical.
so we're gonna put that one.
Economical.
So, okay, let's get you over here.
All right.
It's very
I need you
archer.
over here.
Oh, snap. Wow.
Really? Oh, snap.
Yeah. Oh, snap.
Can we be more
Snap,
like
crackle, and
thousands?
pop.
Yes.
Yeah, get back to where you were before.
Crackle.
Malcolm, the other.
Reaganomics.
Nixon.
Bush-tastic.
You're right.
Fantastic. Obama.
Clinton-ness.
Clinton.
And yeah, I think we can just have you over here, Jason. We can have you just reading your lines.
Oh, what's my line?
I will give you the script.
Yay for scripts. Oh wait,
Here.
let me turn down
Clinterific.
my phone.
Clinterific.
Clint on, Clint off. Actually, that sounds bad.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No, I'm trying to figure out if there's a gang sign for south.
Well, what's the
South
gang?
side.
Yeah, what's the gang sign for Southside?
There's none. There's east. There's west.
Oh, he knows.
South. Well, yeah. Dude,
Okay.
Bloods and Crips. Hello, I was in both.
I believe that to be a lie of sorts.
Actually, my school thought I was in the Satan's Disciples because of a Smashing
jeez.
Pumpkins t-shirt.
Oh wow.
SP, but it looked like a D. So they thought I was in the Satan's
Oh
Disciples.
wow.
Yeah, sad, isn't it? You,
I don't know the side Malcolm.
All right. Oh yeah, that's true. Continuity.
Well, no, I mean,
Oh, it would be
it really
funny.
matters
this one,
considering-
yeah, I mean, this one's supposed to be like
all your hands went in, mine not even existed.
That'd be even more hilarious if I was on the other
it's like gonna be
side.
totally out of continuity. So,
Or
oh
just
yeah,
have-
that's right.
Or just have a Muppet hand.
You know what?
Doing
Here,
Alpha as well?
here, actually, Tamara, we're gonna have you be Alpha here.
Yes.
You're gonna be a 10-ton, what was that? A
Yeah, so
10-ton
put your horns
flying
on.
buffalo?
Bison. Air
Bison.
bison.
Okay, so gotta try your best. Keep your hand actually out of it, so see me just go like that when we put our hands in.
Do you want the Twinkie open or closed? Because
Um,
whoever's hand it hits, if it's open, is gonna get a little messy.
Chocolatey.
Well, we'll do one closed and we'll try one open.
Okay.
It's gotta be open.
I'm trying to be nice.
It looks like a turd if it's open though.
Put
It's
your,
not more than
Well,
one.
it'll have it half open.
put your hands in together so I can see where the center's gonna be here.
Just smashes.
We're gonna see Tamara's hand. Hold on, let me.
I can do this here.
Here,
You go first.
yeah, I'll go first, then Jim, Malcolm.
Oh, so we're going in a circle?
Yeah.
Actually, should we do that like one more and then just all over again? So it's like all of our hands like twice.
No, because I'm gonna have the title, like Took and Troop, go over it. We can do one just as like a gag one maybe. But this first one we'll do like, I'll go in, up, and then we'll do another one where we do the other hand as well. So, okay.
Do you want open or closed?
Close on this one, we'll do it
Okay.
open on the next one.
Alright, put your hand in the center, Doug. Let's see where it is.
Except we're just gonna have Malcolm in here as well, where we're just gonna put him in later. So he's gonna be up against the wall. Just try to get
Enjoying the
same
cream
angle you got
filling.
before.
Okay.
Like, did you get all of us in that?
chocolate,
yeah.
Like that? Okay, yeah. So get all of him in this. All right. So Malcolm, in this one, you're gonna be the. We did a group picture earlier, and we're just gonna kind of Photoshop you in,
As would be the case in a real 80s film.
Yes, it would.
Characters in it.
So pretty much, we're all doing like the cliche. Rob's on a calculator, like he's having a snack, and like Jim's like doing like this with his shades, looking
like,
cool and stuff. So okay, you can just be like, yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
This is the picture.
Oh God! Wait, let me focus on this. Wow!
It's him in the Confederate outfit.
How'd you guys?
Jason in his normal garb. Johnny
How?
Reb.
That's what I do normally. Hello.
Oh wow!
I didn't have to Photoshop this. He
all-
normally
yeah.
wears it. No, I'm kidding.
I need to bring out my KKK outfit. I need to bring out my Nazi uniform. I mean, come on. I mean, hi, fans.
I'm so uncomfortable.
Why? Because you're on a nice, comfy couch?
You have to
No.
be, alright?
No, because we're talking about her Klansman.
Everybody's gonna be watching the Adventure Time vlogs now going, God, I knew it all along.
Okay.
Why are you filming me?
You're exciting.
Why are you filming me? Honky?
Maybe because you're wearing a Confederate cap and talking about bringing the sheets.
I'm gonna get those.
Just maybe.
What do you mean, sheets? That's my Klan's uniform.
Oh.
That's still one of my favorite South Park ones. The first Halloween one where
Where he
Chef
dresses
opens
up
the
as a
door and he's
ghost.
like, ah, what are you doing? I'm a ghost.
I might have to start watching South Park again.
Hey, that's what I like
That
about
was an
the original.
old school one. That was
I-
like
First
first
season.
season.
I know.
What I
You
like
would have
was
been
Cartman
3 years old,
wasn't-
but
Yeah.
Cartman wasn't racist in the beginning. He didn't know. It's what his mom would always say. My mom says there's a lot of brown people in Africa. He wasn't like racist to begin
that
with.
is true. Now, like
Then
they
he
developed
just
this
turns.
whole-
He gets like worse and worse.
Yep.
Like, throughout
Yeah,
the
I mean
show.
he's like just basically a neo-Nazi.
Yeah.
Well, I should talk about what this is for behind the scene. I just discovered the show Gravity Falls, and I
Oh.
think it's hilarious and amazing. So when we have the Ancient Book of Ancientness, because every 80s boy group team has like this ancient book to look inside, like
Some kind of
wow,
cult
blah,
book.
blah, blah. And is this actually a Bible? What is this? What book did you use?
Wow,
That was
wonderful.
No, it's a novel.
Thank God I'm
Oh,
not
right.
really
Wow, it's a thick ass book. Okay.
What is that character? The triangle?
The tall, long-legged blonde
Gravity
shifted
Falls,
on the
you
seat.
watched
That's what it is.
I know, so that she was facing the driver. Her fingers gently touched the beard,
All six
just
of them.
showing on his upper jaw, and then moved to trace his ear.
Oh
when
my.
he jumped involuntarily, she laughed softly. I learned that from my husband, Mrs. Caroline Ward Mac McNara of Jenkintown, Pennsylvania, said to Captain Charles M. Galloway, USMCR, whose home of record was CO headquarters, USMC, Washington, D.C.
Why is it such a convoluted?
biggest run-on sentence I've ever heard.
Right.
What was that?
Well, it's simply called Chapter 5, the Andrew Foster Hotel, San Francisco, California, 22 June 1942. Look at that! I'm not exaggerating.
People
Look.
actually find this crap interesting.
Yes,
behind
they
the
do.
scenes.
Yes. That would be the greatest porno ever. I learned that from my husband, Mrs. Caroline Ward McNamara of Jenkintown, Pennsylvania, said to Captain Charles M. Galloway, USMCR, whose home record was CO headquarters, USMC, Washington, D.C.
Wow.
Now, Mrs. McNamara was wearing a pleated plaid skirt, a sweater, a string of pearls, and a little makeup, all of which tended to make her look younger than her 33 years.
Oh, she's over there.
Captain Galloway, who was wearing a fur-collared horsehair leather jacket known to the Supply Department of the U.S. Navy as Jacket Flyers Intermediate Type GI, over a tieless khaki shirt, was 25.
Why are they smashing in so much character development in a sentence?
You used the word smashing.
That's That's not even character development. That's just a
okay, you guys in
description.
here?
Right.
It makes me think of Archer. Where Archer's mom's trying to write the movie,
A little bit, yeah.
and it's Mandingo 2. Might as well just call it Mandingo 2.
Mother!
Phrasing.
Lana.
That mustache is surprisingly matching.
Let's do this.
Your hair, like, time to go.
Guys, let's go.
All right, do what you're gonna do, Rob, so I can see.
Alright. Okay. Alright. Ready, Dad?
Yep.
Ready, Rob?
Yep.
And action. Good.
Let me do it again.
Yeah. I say start moving a little earlier. Dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready, Rob?
Yep.
Ready, Dad?
Yep.
And action. Good.
Yeah.
Here.
The Calvin Klein of
Get
shotguns.
this line of work where I can
Okay,
boss
good,
around my
good.
parents. Think about it.
Alright, ready, Rob?
Mm-hmm.
And action. Good.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, let's see. The president's down. He's down.
It's like a Zapruder film.
Yeah, Jim. Maybe you can
Nice, he would get a sword.
Add a little like shing.
Yeah. Let me get out the way.
Yeah.
You're gonna do a little nod when you're like,
Just right.
So who's writing the 80s montage?
Oh, I'm sure they have some on Music Loops. They have a lot of like corny 80s music and stuff. Hey,
Dun,
go ahead. Do it again, Jim.
Da-da-da-da.
I need a montage.
Go ahead. Hold the sword where you had before.
It's
where you were
gotta
putting
be
it
long,
in.
but it's
The
gotta
keyboard.
be fast. And it's gotta be full of a bunch of shots. I need a montage.
another South Park reference.
It's just great. Okay, that should work. Okay. Right.
Take
Go
a
ahead.
montage.
And action.
Multicultural.
Dude, can we have him like just go right in there and say multicultural? That'd be awesome.
We can try this one if you
Yeah.
want. Yeah.
All
let's
right. Are you? How did you hold the sword at the end?
Like this.
You probably want to come
Yeah.
from this
So yeah,
side.
just multicultural.
Let's do that. Go ahead and do that.
Okay.
I'll eat it.
Actually, no, do that. You hold up and then we'll cut.
I'll actually bite it, so
Don't bite it.
make it funnier.
You don't know where that broom's been. We do.
Whatever.
Get Ebola.
Jason?
Something about Ebola? Yeah.
Right.
Right. And action. And you did it. You fucking sick one.
Ebola. Sorry. I don't know. It's like me having catchphrases.
Can we green screen him in so he pops up just below? Ebola!
Don't do this at home.
Jason, what is wrong with you?
We got you, Doug.
Yeah.
Are we doing Appa though?
There's like having no shame and just having no sense.
True.
There's a huge difference.
Right.
Is it possible? Look at the camera. See if there's a way to have where it's like Appa turns and then just.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Alright, here, let's get over here so I don't have the light.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I'm gonna take a picture of
I'm
me
facing
sulking.
discrimination.
No.
Put those together. Yeah. I bet I'm also getting paid 30% less too.
Oh.
No,
Hey,
it's more than
40% left.
You should feel lucky. He's not getting paid anything.
Oh, this is a paid job?
No.
We only pay him in Fonzie cigarettes.
Yeah.
Cigarettes, so they're 35 years old.
Delicious.
Whenever you light it up, it goes, hey, hey.
It burns like
Only
this.
good one.
Rob, I'm gonna use you for a shot here real fast. Poor thing.
Okay, what do you need?
Oh yeah, in here.
But
only you.
Can prevent forced violence.
Right.
We're going to. That is silly.
Totally.
You're gonna go up to the door
Only you.
and say, "Hi." You gotta go up to the door and say, "Well, if my calculations are correct, there's a simpler way around this." I'll be Jim. We can't understand your science mumbo jumbo, man. Speak English. But simply, we lock the door and you push the. Okay.
Them being
That's it.
Walker Bros.
I peed.
Yay.
PP is good. You gotta pump it back. I think.
Bros before hoes. No, I think hoes. I never understood that. I'm like, no, I think sometimes hoes need to come first. Cause come on.
Did you see that Boondocks episode?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty
Wait, was it a
interesting.
recent one or?
No, well, I haven't seen the new season. I heard the new season's pretty poor.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen it yet. So.
No, it's the one after, I forgot his name. The rapper is found out to be gay.
Oh yeah.
But it's not like public knowledge. But it's basically a song, basically bros before hoes.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
That's awesome.
That's a full car.
Alright, so.
Oh, I used to idolize
I
Ice
thought,
Cube.
shot it
I mean, the guy in kids' films.
Yeah. You can be pretty decent sometimes. Boondocks.
What is the next connection? Something up here?
Why do you still want to be with the guys? I want to be with the girls. What's wrong with you?
I was just talking about the fact that it's boiling hot there.
I'm fine with it boiling hot with some women.
I
I love you, wife.
Oh, hey, Tamara, go ahead and get in the cowboy outfit. Just the shirt part. You don't have to keep the hat or the mustache.
As long as she's in that cowboy outfit.
It's gonna be one of those days.
Isn't it every day here one of
One of
those
those
days?
days. It's a day.
P standing up. Yep.
Can we film that for the Guinness Book of Records?
I want to go back to JC and the Wheeled Warriors.
Yes!
Which was never finished.
True.
I thought it was the coolest show because his character's name was Jason. And I'm like, what?
We're like speaking a foreign language.
Yeah, I'm just like, this is.
Like you guys
I
are
don't know
making
any
this
of
shit
this.
I'm gonna turn this into a
they were
documentary.
Back when Saturday morning
Jim?
cartoons
Yeah,
like
I got you.
existed, now they don't.
How about Mask?
Yeah, go ahead, sit down.
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
That was a fun one. No, Wheeled Warriors was basically guys in like giant vehicles with buzzsaws and stuff, and they were going against the bad guys that were like plant life.
You're a
in a
little
sense.
older than me though, so I like stuff you were watching when you were 10. I was still 5, so we had like. Well, I
There was
watched
a
Real Ghosts.
distance, but
There was a yeah. We had like Pound Puppies.
I watched Pound
you
Puppies
remember- did you?
with Cooler and.
and Whopper and
yeah.
Nose Marie and Bright Eyes and
When
Howler.
I saw Pound Puppies on DVD, I was like, oh my god, it's the new one. I was
See.
so pissed.
That's on YouTube. Okay,
obviously the real Ghostbusters.
Oh no, that's fucking amazing. Okay.
I was never a
The
huge
Wuzzles?
fan of that.
Oh, it's so good.
That
The
was good.
Wuzzles, that was interesting.
Wuzzles.
The Wuzzles!
2 times the fun, wrapped up and rolled up in one.
Actually, that was one of my favorites with Robot Chicken. Yeah, how did you get together? It's the horse and the bee.
Oh my god, I haven't seen that.
Oh, God.
Oh my god, I killed
They're talking to each other
the
about
lion
how
and
they
the bee, right? Was it
Yeah.
the Bumble Lion or yeah?
They're talking about how they got together. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, that predated Gummy Bears. That was like the
Yeah.
first Disney. I think that and Winnie the
That
Pooh
was
were on
Disney?
around the same day.
Oh, yeah.
That was
wow.
totally Disney.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The Wuzzles.
Oh yeah, the Littles.
My favorite though was and tell me what the Popples. I loved the Popples.
I don't remember watching the Popples much.
I remember-
I remember Elf Tales.
Oh my god, that was
Yeah.
fun. I loved
love
the theme
that show.
song too.
I know.
It was so catchy.
Was Snorks in the 80s?
Snorks was 80s.
Okay.
Late 80s.
See, I like that show, kind of.
Snorks was fine.
Do you remember the Happy Days cartoon?
Yeah.
There's a Happy Days
There was
cartoon.
the Gilligan's Island cartoon for a while.
Gilligan's Planet.
Gilligan's Planet. Yeah, it was Gilligan's Space.
Foofer.
Which one?
Foofer.
Flintstone Kids. I remember watching.
Oh, God.
That was pretty decent.
That was weird.
That was
Flintstone-
weird. Captain Caveman.
Right.
And Son.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
in the 90s, they came out with Tom and Jerry Kids.
Yeah, that's
That was so...
It was the 90s.
that was
Yeah.
bullshit. That was bullshit.
That
Get out of
was-
here, 90s kid. You're Tom and Jerry.
No,
We don't speak of that.
Yeah.
we had SWAT Cats.
Oh my god, SWAT. Wait,
Road Rovers.
Cowboys, from Moo Mesa.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I remember that one.
That one was terrible.
The Tick, of course.
Oh,
Take-
Biker Mice from Mars.
that was fun. Silverhawks.
Silverhawks.
Oh, wow.
Thundercats. Yo.
Ho.
I always thought Silverhawks was just
not
like
yo.
Thundercats. Like,
Ho.
Ho.
ho. I said ho.
Was it
Yo.
Brave Star?
I said ho.
Brave Star!
Brave Star. Yes.
Brave
Wow.
I'm sorry, Malcolm.
You went right back to the 80s.
Grandpa.
Guys, I'm gonna need you over here. We're gonna all be lined
This
up
is
in
70s,
one
80s,
long
and
line.
90s.
Yeah, I'm trying to go 90s, but you guys want to go back further. I'm just like, darn
I'm
it.
just surprised these weirdos haven't brought up Disney
To get
already.
this like even.
Right.
Disney Afternoon was the best cartoons ever.
I'm gonna nurture this moment of pain for you. Shh. Secret. I'm gonna nurture this moment of pain for you. Shh.
Good. Let's see.
My panties are wet. My panties are so wet you could drown a child in them.
Oh.
From Archer!
So, she did help them out, didn't she?
Yeah. Kind of feeling bad how we.
Forgot about Tamara.
Yeah. Don't even remember her name.
How we
What we
Yeah, bro. Yeah, what's your name? You know, it affected me so deeply, I had to just go quiet, okay?
the name's name. What is it?
You should have been more supportive, like the great heroes Robert E. Lee and John Wilkes Booth.
Hey, I have an idea. How about a...
Runs in the family.
So what was that about one take?
He fucked it up for me.
Oh, I see, yeah. Yeah. Kind of feeling bad for how we treated Tamara earlier.
Yeah. Bogus balls.
We should have been more supportive, like our heroes John Wilkes Booth and Robert E. Lee.
It was Malcolm when he said that, just killed
Bogus ball.
balls.
Bogus balls.
I kept it together right after he said bogus balls, and then when Jason started talking. And action?
So, she...
Yeah. Kind of feeling bad how we treated Tamara earlier.
Yeah. Bogus balls.
We should have been more supportive, like our heroes Robert E. Lee and John Wilkes Booth.
You know, I have an idea. How about we let the first girl we see next join? which according to my calculation should be...
You're not even trying.
I can't do it every time he says ball. I was losing it after you.
I know, I was like, no, hold on.
No more. Okay, just do it.
Put me for a little bit.
Dead Appa.
Okay, go. Which, according to my calculations, should be right about... That was not so hard. It was that first time he said balls with that very specific way of word. Yes. Bogus.
How juvenile are you?
It's pretty fucking juvenile. We lock the door, fucktards.
And 1, 2, 3.
Yeah!
You might want to. After he said that, I lost.
Yeah,
I lost it. I'm sorry.
Ready? And action.
Do I start?
Yes, you do.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, like, it's amazing the 80s even allowed this out of its decade, stupid. We'll stop there and we'll do a cut.
I feel so bad actually saying this.
I know, so do
love
I!
this movie.
I can't feel the same way, it feels weird saying it.
Like everything you're saying
But it's
about
the reality, Mons.
No, I know, but for me, I'm just like, oh my god.
It's real.
I hate you people.
I know, I feel the same way. I love the movie. I'm like, this
Doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right.
I hate you.
But that's what reality does. It shows us that it's probably just our nostalgia clouding it. That it's probably kind of chintzy, but it's awesome!
It's awesome! It's awesome!
Stomach's growling again. Let me finish my hold on.
Bacon!
No, honestly, it won't catch.
I'm trying to make it so Rob doesn't laugh.
Bacon! What? I don't know, I was saying bacon.
You know what? Forget it. I'm gonna go audition to be a 90s sports team tomboy now. That's not my finger. That's... Oh, yeah, that is my finger.
You don't know what... Here is my pinky!
With this finger.
So, yeah, this is... I'm Recycling Man.
Yes.
Get to use me again. I decided because I didn't know how long... I knew today would be kind of a long day, so I said I would be the monster for today if it went really long.
Well, it looks very detailed. Yeah.
So far, yeah. And these are pages to last week's episode, the top 11. They'll lead into this actually. So if you look really close, that's what it is.
Nice.
And these are these the gloves Tamara wore in the Ghost Rider? I think the ones that burn her hand.
I think they were, because they were over there.
Yeah, so that's these turned inside out.
Oh wow.
I don't know, where'd you get this sweater?
Well, no, that's Long John's.
Oh,
Yeah, it
those
was over
Long
in-
Johns? Oh,
it was
okay.
over in the wardrobe.
Oh, that's right. Wait, didn't Malcolm wear these for the Disney Afternoon one, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a little combination of I'm wearing a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
Here, see if it smells like Malcolm.
Yes.
That's good, Ray.
The Ray cologne. Eau de Ray.
So, but then we gotta be like Dante Bosco going to Juicio's and just be like, I got stuff on me, don't I?
Yes.
That was the funniest thing just halfway through breakfast, like, you know, because he was so tired, it just only hits him. He's like, I got stuff on my face, don't I?
Yup. We're like, yep.
The funny thing is when we were talking about this too, because both Rob and I like the idea of having like an 80s boys team in this episode. And we said, well, what would the monster be? They gotta fight a monster, and we just said reality. And so we said, okay, the reality monster. And when we were talking about what would it look like, we both had the same idea. At the end of Brazil, Robert De Niro gets consumed by paper and bills and trash and stuff like that until you can't recognize him. He's just totally covered in paper. And we both kind of said at the same time, I'm like, yes, that's exactly what I'm going for.
Brazil is a movie, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a very good, and
It's my favorite movie, Brazil.
Oh wow. I'll check
It is-
that out. I've heard about it.
Oh, it's a great flick.
It's so good.
It's Jonathan Pryce's big breakthrough role, the actor.
Wasn't he known before that or not?
A bit, but
then not,
but
okay.
this was the one. Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, no, because I really had to itch my nose there. So I'm like, that's gonna be a problem.
Well, you should have told Malcolm. He could have come and scratched it for you.
Yeah, just like.
You know, it's funny because literally yesterday, I called up Rob and I said, you know, do you want to be a nerdy kid character? You know, like, you know, just Rob playing a nerdy kid, or do you want to be the analyst playing the nerdy character? And he said, well, I don't really have a nerdy character outfit. I have the suit. So that was kind of last minute. And I was thinking, but the lines were the same. And I was thinking, you know, what if everyone was like a character playing a character? I actually thought maybe the devil would play the black kid.
Oh wow,
Maybe
that'd be.
Shabab would be the black kid. But I was thinking about, I was like, all the lines
That's
you'd have to...
double costumes.
Yeah, I mean, but I was thinking about, I was kind of like, you know, I think it's funnier if you're like, you know, just, you know, I'm happy.
Right.
Blah, blah, blah. And then like, I was thinking like, well, what other character did Jim play that he could come back as and stuff? You know, the Sparkle guy? I don't know.
Sparkle.
So I was just like, yeah, I mixed that.
He could be Quinn.
I actually did think of that. I was thinking maybe Quinn.
Oh, that'd have been funny.
Yeah. No, it was one of those things like I was thinking about. It's like, man, a lot would. There still had to be enough change, and there wasn't enough time. But I also like the idea, like, we're all trying to be, like, the boy group. I mean, I think it's just funny. We all try to act like, you know, the boys.
Right.
We're just not very good at it. Careful down there.
What happened here? Between here and the other room to shoot, all this is all fall.
I'm going like the penguin. I'm going like a penguin. I'm going like this.
Yep.
It sounded like Jason.
Like Jason.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he laughed. That would be funny.
But yeah, people really did enjoy the pencil head bit.
It looks so good.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's beautiful.
I'm always so afraid to ask for these crazy ass makeups because I'm always like, because it's like Jim works so hard and I'm always like, I don't want to put you more work than you need to. But you always come up with such good stuff.
Well, see, you know, that's the big difference between film and stage production. When I was doing stage work, when you build a set, you only build it good enough to last for a short period of time, and it looks good from 100 feet away.
Yeah.
In film, you've got to do this stuff. It looks good up close.
Yeah, like it doesn't always need to last, but it needs to last, you know,
Yeah.
at least the
Just
shoot.
long enough.
Yeah.
Move your arms around, please.
I mean, what I'm mostly gonna do is the, you know,
The Mo Arigato.
Don't break it.
well, sit my arms around.
Yeah, I want him to move around a little bit just to see where it's going to break.
Do you know how much tape and paper we'll need to fix that?
One of my British buddies, fans, Xander, he was like,
I love that name, Sam.
right, Xander. But he was asking me, he was like, he didn't quite understand the little gag where I walked back and forth across the screen. He said he thought it was funny.
No, the funny thing is that when I wrote that, it was more like he just wanted an extra little scare, like, don't forget about me. But watching it now, when I edited, I realized, when it's put together, he just always goes the wrong way. Like,
Yeah,
not the
it's
way
like,
out,
whoops.
so then he has to go the other direction.
My
Yeah.
mother thought it was funny, but she actually said, why are you doing it? I said, well, he's so certain he's going to leave this way. And she said, no, better turn around.
Right.
And she says, oh, it's like me. Yeah, Doug's mother is not the greatest when it comes to directions.
Neither am I. She passed it on to me.
Yeah, when I watched it, I thought it was just hilarious.
Yeah. No, yeah. Well, and again, it's just the funny thing of editing that getting it to when he walks by again, like the frame, and when the Chun music comes in, when we see you, and when he interrupts me. I mean, it's like that. That took like a good half hour to figure that out. Like, I'll just try like several different versions until it finally gets a laugh. Because yeah, it can be as little as like, you know, a frame
Right.
that can get a laugh. So it's really crazy. I know it's always like a really pretentious, like really, you know, but it's like it kind of can be. Oh my God, the reality monster was Spider-Man all over.
I didn't bring him out.
Oh, I did. There's over here.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, the boob eyes.
When did the get twisted. One superhero was always another superhero. Like Batman was always Spider-Man.
Oh, wow, yes.
Just blew your mind.
Whoa.
Or even bigger, like Thor was Wonder Woman. I mean, like just a real big. Holy shit! Really? Didn't see that coming.
Didn't Marvel just do that?
Right?
That's right.
Oh, he was a female Thor, right?
You're right. Female Thor coming out.
Oh, really?
They just did
Yes.
that so they can get the Halloween costume.
Yeah.
That's all that.
justify it somehow.
Sexy Thor?
Yeah,
Just too many women wanted to be sexy Thor, so it's just like, you know, oh, okay, we'll make a sexy Thor.
it's
Female sexy
Thorina.
Thor.
Thorina.
All right, what about the mouth?
That's the same. Yeah.
Arr.
Alright, so what this is gonna be, Dad, just try your best to keep it still. I'm gonna start here, just gonna go, I'll do that for like a minute or something,
Yeah.
and then I'll act like, act like I blow up, I'll stand still, and then I'll walk out, and you just keep the camera still.
Okay. Hold on. Got it.
Is there enough light on me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Is it too overexposed?
Nope.
No.
Okay. Alright, ready?
Yep.
And action? Alright, I'm gonna move. Am I out of shot?
Out.
And good. Alright.